Hey, welcome back. I've got just some updates and talk about some things. I went to the United States, brought some toys back with me, brought a new canister filter, a surface skimmer, another light, as you can see. Now I've got two lights up there. That's super exciting. Plants are starting to recover after some problems when I was gone, but everything's doing good. And it made me start thinking. I'm watching the tank, watching it recover, and there's always issues with the tank. This algae here, or something's not growing quite right, at least with my tanks. And I don't look at it as a bad thing. It's just something that I like to address and work towards improving over time. But that's part of the enjoyment, and life isn't perfect. Our aquariums aren't perfect, and we can focus on the little imperfections, and they can annoy us, the things that are wrong in life even. And they can bother us, they can annoy us, and we can obsess over them and try to fix them constantly. And some things just aren't fixable. Sometimes you're never gonna fix something in a tank and in life. And sometimes we just need to accept that life isn't perfect always, and neither are tanks. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with striving towards perfection, towards constantly improving our selves and our hobbies. But to obsess over it to a point where it's negatively impacting how you feel about it, about your hobby or your life, is probably not a wise thing to do. I've got some. Let's see. Let me pick out one of the many problems in this tank. I got some Java moss a long time ago, and I was excited. A little ball of Java moss, and I put it in a tank and realized that I think I had no blackbeard algae until I got this Java moss. Suddenly I added the Java moss, I had blackbeard algae. Well, now it's in every tank. Every tank's got blackbeard algae. It's just kind of spread around the ecosystem here. And it annoys me, but it's not out of control. I've got some Siamese algae eaters. They keep it at bay for the most part. It's not unwieldy. And I don't treat it. I did for a while try to remove every little bit of it and do some spot dosing with Excel for a while, till I stopped using that, and then hydrogen peroxide as well, but never really got rid of it completely. But it never really bothered me to a point where it was ruining my scape or my tanks and making me unhappy with them. But some things, some things we do obsess over, and it makes us unhappy. Not the imperfection makes us unhappy, but the obsession over the imperfection sometimes can bring about some negativity. So, despite all the imperfections of this tank, I still love it. It's a great tank. And the same thing with life, There's a lot of things wrong in life. We all have problems in life, and nobody's life is perfect. But if we focus on those problems, it isn't going to give us a positive outcome if we obsess over that, and it turns into a negativity. So just accept that there's problems. Work towards fixing those problems if you can. And don't let them bring you down, you know? Don't let a little blackbeard algae ruin the hobby for you, or little cloudophora, my arch enemy. But yeah, that's all I got to say today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.